A corrupt German scientist mixing the DNA of an ancient evil with a magic regenerating beetle? I don't see how that could go wrong. Okay, so I might have been wrong. But Mark Dacascos is in this movie, and he'll save the day. From 1996, this is DNA. And Mark Dacascos plays Dr. Ash, who has a creepy dude staring at him.
What about the supplies?
They only sent bandages.
Just get some antiseptic. Just fine.
This creepy fella is Dr. Carl Wessinger, played by Jürgen Prochnow. And Jürgen wants Dr. Ash to help him. Has a piece of good news. I figured out how to duplicate your enzyme and we're gonna save the world. But we need to go into the jungle and find this magic beetle to get more enzyme.
You see, your approach was almost there. You were logical, pragmatic, but just thinking too small. That should do it.
I need your help, Ash. I need to find another serum beetle, and you have to take me there. You're the only person who's ever seen one.
Jürgen ignores the warnings of the locals that death is on the other side of the door. And then it turns out that evil German scientists can't be trusted, and the one causing the death is him.
Here lies death, never to be disturbed. Lay down all hope, you that go in by me.
How quaintly melodramatic. They do so love their superstitions. I'll take that.
The cave collapses, Jürgen is presumed dead, but 2 years later, he's back and has discovered an ancient evil.
Meet the future, Mr. Eisenfeld. Say hello to Balakai.
Now all this movie's missing is a catty love interest who dismisses our hero.
That kind of heavy for a tourist. Not much call for dressing up around here, I'm afraid.
It's my work, not a fashion show.
Well, if you're looking for a doctor, I know a good one.
I am a doctor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to speak with someone.
Nice to meet you, too.
Dr. Motley, you better come quick. We've got another one. Oh. Doctor, it is the third body this month.
May not be the last.
Clean incision at the nape of the spine. No muscle contusions. Yet all the spinal and cerebral fluids have been drained.
The only one clueless in this movie is Mark Dacascos. Little kid knows that it's an ancient creature. The woman from the CIA knows what's going on. She even brought fucking missile launchers to kill this thing. Dr. Ash doesn't even know if the bad guy's still alive, let alone they resurrected a killer alien.
What's he saying?
She's talking about an ancient myth.
Balakai? Can you show us where this happened?
I show you.
Uh-huh. Standard issue for doctors in the field?
Be prepared's my company's motto. Wessinger first came to the CIA, claiming he had discovered the remains of an ancient creature in the jungle. We had our own motives for funding him. Then things began to go wrong. The experiment became unstable.
Unstable?
Wessinger began contacting foreign governments to sell the creature as a weapon of war. Balakai is like no other creature we've seen. He's far more powerful and aggressive, virtually immune to anything we've used to try to control him.
Now that we know what we're up against, we get 30 minutes of walking through the jungle and shots of the alien so dark you can barely see it. Knockoff Short Round is still around with them, running from the alien. They save him, but when they get captured, he runs off again, and they're thrown in the sewer.
I have harnessed the power and knowledge of an alien civilization. So please, don't tell me what to do. It annoys me.
You're fucking insane.
Maybe.
Before you can say, why did the bad guy leave them alive, they've already escaped and blown up all the bad guys. With all the human bad guys dead, we finally get a clear shot of the alien, and he immediately kills the little kid. Now here's the thing, the IMDb description of this movie says that it's a monstrous creature that resembles the Predator. That does not happen until 1 hour and 25 minutes into the movie. It suddenly turns into the Predator. Overall, this one kind of dragged in places for an action movie. Once it got going, it was good, but there was about 50 minutes until anything exciting really happens. It's written and directed by special effects guys. They also did the special effects on the movie, so most of the stuff, other than the green screen at the very end, look really good. But their writing and directing experience as Galaxis in 2 of the Project Shadow Chaser sequels, which we might get to eventually, sci-fi stuff that's not very good. Our boy Mark Dacascos is a doctor in this one, doesn't get a lot of action scenes again until the very end, the last 10 minutes. He finally gets to kick ass and becomes Arnold Schwarzenegger, but before that, he's just a naive doctor who's in tune with the jungle and doesn't really do much. The love interest in this movie never did anything I've ever heard of. The little kid is now a famous DJ in the Philippines. Thank you for watching, and as always, I shall try to do better next time. Here's a bonus scene of Mark Dacascos preparing for battle.